Yes. Hey, Sherry.
Hello, Sherry. Hey, Janice.
Oh, Janice. I didn't see Janice. You know, you guys can change that back to that. You can change that your name that pops up. You can change it anytime back to whatever you want it to be, what it used to be, what used to show up. You can switch that back. I did mine the other day because mine had some goofy numbers behind it. I don't even.
Yeah, they usually do that if there's
Yeah. So
more
they had some
people.
goofy numbers, but hey, Carla.
Hey,
But it
Carla.
let me put in the name of my I just put the name of my YouTube channel, and so now it comes up that way. So at least they know who I am. I don't chit chat that much in other people's places, but if I do, at least they'll know who I am now.
Hey, Adria.
See, at least Adria's is the same now as her YouTube name.
She's at
Yeah,
woman with a weenie.
yeah. I don't know if you can take the at off. Can you? I don't remember what I did. I forget what mine looks like to tell you the truth. Hey, Amber.
Hey, Amber. Where's Amber? Oh, there she is. She slipped in between. Hey, Elvis.
He's a slippery one. Okay, Miss Weenie says no. I don't know what that means. Nope to what?
Nope. Can't take the ampersand off.
Oh, how come I thought I did? I must have been mistaken.
No Christmas cards.
Say what?
No
Yes,
Christmas cards.
Amber. Yes, Amber. You weren't here last week, were you? Because I was going to thank you for it, and I know I didn't. So, were you here last week?
No.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get to thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's over on my mantle as we speak. It's on my mantle. At least I have a mantle. Not everybody has one to display things. Oh, poor Zippo's gonna have his manlyhood altered on Monday.
That's just wrong.
He's already 5 months.
That's just wrong.
What's wrong?
Take his balls off.
You don't fix your dogs?
Well, Charlie wasn't fixed until he got testicular cancer, and then they did him. But all the girls are.
Oh, so you're one of those.
What a what?
It's good for the woman, but not for the man.
No, it just never got around to it.
Oh.
See, you don't think about the boys because the girls have the heat, so you definitely want to take care of that, so you don't have to go through that.
Yeah, yeah. But maybe your male dog is just different. But we have in our neighborhood, okay, like behind us, um, they have they have a female dog that obviously is not fixed, and every time she's in heat, dogs come from all over the neighborhood because they're not fixed. So they're attracted to her. They come from everywhere. They literally dig under the fence and go after her. So, so my first instinct is get the male fixed so they don't go around jumping fences looking for dogs that are in heat.
Yeah, Charlie's so little though,
Yeah.
didn't even. It's like, you know what? The
He
girls are
might
sick, so why put him through that?
yeah. He might be asexual anyway. He doesn't care.
He knew when every one of them cycle should have been, because
Oh.
he'd want to be there. He'd be all laying and cuddling close to them and
Uh-huh.
constantly just in their presence.
Aw.
Adria, can you see her now? Elvis, can you see Adria?
What?
Because Elvis said, "Is Adria here? Hi, Adria. I can't see you."
Uh-oh.
That's because she's sporting the name Weenie.
Yeah. Yep. Hi,
Hey,
Gail.
gal.
Yeah, I think Amber was incognito for a while.
Ding, ding, ding.
You
I don't
know,
know.
I don't think that I mean no, I know I never thought I would say, "Oh, 2025 is around the corner." When I was like say let's say like in the 90s, I never ever even thought about this date. Isn't that weird?
No, because we were too freaking out about Y2K.
That's right, I forgot.
Oh my God, Y2K, the whole world is just gonna not gonna be able to buy groceries. Your computers are gonna break. It's not gonna.
Oh,
Yeah. Uh-oh, did Elvis just fall out?
what do you mean?
Well, she's gone.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Janice was in the Twilight Zone today.
Uh-oh. Hmm.
I finished that show.
The what?
I finished the show.
Which one?
The Hey, Brenda.
Randall.
Uh, Brenda remembers picking the landline phone up at midnight 2000 to make sure it worked. I don't think the landline was an issue. Okay, Adria, she's not seeing a weenie.
How can you not see her?
Um, what was the show with the true crime? The lady, the
Oh, I forgot the name of the show already.
that had the affair, Life and Death.
Something like that. I always say it wrong.
Maybe you blocked her,
Uh-oh.
Elvis, because she can see you, so that means you have her blocked. And I forgot how to go check and see who you had blocked.
I have people blocked unless you did it. I've never blocked anybody.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about I have people blocked on my personal YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Maybe go out and come back in, Elvis, and see if you see. If you come in and don't see a weenie, then
Well, Amber says she sees her.
wouldn't it Amber? But it don't have nothing to do if Elvis blocked Adria, then Amber would see her regardless.
Oh, never mind. I got it all
Yeah. So
confused.
she accidentally hit something.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Adria has her pants on.
Okay.
We're glad to know that. I was worried.
Anyway, it was a good show.
Yeah, I thought so.
Man, if they make a soundtrack for that, that will be awesome.
Oh, all the songs?
Oh, they had good songs.
Yeah.
I mean, they were
Yeah.
your typical that back in the day
Yeah.
song, but they were good.
So, what did you think? Do you think she should have gotten off or not?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Because I'm sorry if if you've put up with something forever and ever and ever and ever.
But that wasn't the woman's fault. The
No,
other
I
woman's
know, but
fault.
the trigger. So when she was triggered, the forever and ever and ever was every time her mother did something to her. So if I ever get mad at somebody that I've just bit my tongue and bit my tongue and bit my tongue, and I ever get the chance to punch them, I'm probably going to punch them with every word that comes out of my
Oh
mouth. Like
no,
your
I
mommy used to
I
spank.
I agree with the psychology of it all. I understand all of that. But this is my but. I would have understood it more if she had done that to her mother than to somebody that had nothing to do with the rage she had built up inside of her.
Well, hello, you freaking chopped my toe off almost with that damn axe. You hit me in the head. You scared me to death. I put up with your little bitchy attitude for years at the church. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I understand. I understand all that. But if everybody did that because there was a reason, then everybody could do anything they wanted because there's we've all got a reason behind us for what we do. All of us, for everything that we do. We don't just do it like just pops in our mind and we do it. There's reasons why we do or say or act the way we do. But then where does society come in and say you cannot do that just because of X, Y, and Z? There's consequences
Um,
for
I,
your
yeah, but I think she should have, maybe had to spend some time,
in a psych ward at least.
yeah, to at least get help so it,
Yeah,
it, it didn't happen again,
yeah, yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Because she wasn't nuts, but she had issues for sure. I mean, she may have been a little cuckoo, but I mean, she wasn't like insane, clinically
No, she was
and
just
legally
horny.
insane. She
Yeah,
wasn't
she was
insane at
just
all,
horny. Yeah.
but she's had issues. I would not want her to be my neighbor. I can tell you that. Would
Yeah.
not want her to be my neighbor.
Well, I wouldn't want her, around my husband.
I wouldn't want her around my dogs.
And then after that, I watched that show about the Karen,
The Karen.
the neighbor, the good neighbor, or the,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that's all. That whole thing is um police cams,
Oh huh.
but it's
Wow.
it's yeah, it was good. It was
Now
good.
see, now to use that same logic, this woman, something could have happened to her in her lifetime, and it built up, and she never addressed it. And when that lady banged on her door, it all came to her, and so she shot her. Now, why can't she use that as a defense, like the other lady used the defense?
No, because she's a Karen. She terrorized everybody in the neighborhood. She was looking for a reason to. There's a difference.
Yeah.
I think that she was just looking for, come on, just give me something that I can act on, please.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just keep on poking you and poking you and poking you until you slap me so I can shoot you.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole thing was crazy.
Yeah.
I had seen a whole documentary on that right after it happened because I must have been all the same information because I haven't watched the one you watched
Mm-hmm.
because I already seen the other one. I mean, I still might, but if you're saying it's the all of those camera shots, I've seen all those. I saw the police, I saw hers, I saw all that stuff. That was a little while ago, but it was very interesting. And she was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I mean, not in a clinical sense, but
Yeah. Yeah.
narcissistic sense. She was really cuckoo.
Because she would do things, take their stuff or throw their stuff at them,
Yeah.
to what's that word? Antagonize? Not.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
To get them to react. So she was
yeah.
looking for a reaction so she
And
could,
she wasn't just doing it with adults; she was doing it with kids.
because she could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. She's a bully,
Yeah.
100% bully. Well, my next project. Well, I don't like doing just one project because I get really bored. So I have some, I have several going on. So, in addition to um, my project with the interactive
Blackbird.
book, mhm, in addition to that one, I haven't really done anything with that yet, other than probably what I've already showed you guys, and I did maybe a few more um, different jelly prints, but different from ones I already showed you. So I have that. That's one project that will get my attention, and then all of the postcards uh, and letters that I did in the past 6 months. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to put those together. I'm trying to decide whether it's going to be a journal in the traditional sense, and I just have pockets and stuff, which I'm not leaning toward that at all. What I think I want to do is, if you guys remember, and man, I could not believe it was that long ago. I made I made a what was it? Now I forget if it was 4 years or 6 years ago. I'm going to say four because six seems such a long time. When I made the that journal that I not journal. What am I trying to say? I turned the album into a box and everything.
Yeah.
Uh, and I looked back, and it looked like that was like 4 or 5 years ago. I couldn't believe it. It was that long ago. It just seems like yesterday. I think we're all gonna die like in a month from now because time
What
goes
do you
by too
mean?
fast. It goes by too fast. Anyway, so I was thinking of doing one of those maybe, and having. I was looking to see which ones would fit. I thought this would be cute, but the size of the postcards don't even fit in there, so I can't use that one. And then I had this one that I could go ahead and it would fit that way, and then I could maybe have the letters. I'm not really sure the exact. Maybe I'd have like a little box here and a box here, so that when it closes, it would be the thickness of this. And this is leather, and it's pretty. This is very sturdy. So then I would put the postcards on one side, and then have the compartment here in half, and I put the letters, here, postcards there. So that's one concept. And then I thought this one's all torn apart. So I thought, like I made the original one, I would, oops, it goes that way. I would make the box here and then have the lid closed. And then this is wide enough that these can go, the postcards can go here, and the letters can go up there, and it would be all kind of hunky dory. So that's what I'm trying to think about, which direction I want to do these. So that's the other project. I know, Gail. It just went so fast.
That
It
don't
went.
sound good, Amber.
Now what? Up yours, Amber.
Sound like APG.
um. Okay. So yeah. So that is the other one, and I have a couple of other covers I might choose from, but this is the first. This was the one on top. This one's like a total mess because all of that is, has all come off. But I think the and I don't mind that. Some people want to fix it and do everything. I think it looks cool just the way it is. I
Yep.
mean, if it was real, it would be a mess. If
Yep.
because this was like the late 1800s that all this storyline goes on. So if it's like 130 years old, 140, it's going to be falling apart for real. So I would just seal it a little bit so that it wouldn't lift up anymore and just leave it the way it is as far as the cover is concerned. And the back is a mess too, which is perfect.
That's what Gail said. I think it looks good as it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Elvis, did you come back?
yeah. Elvis, are you here? We miss you, Elvis. You were here at the beginning. Okay. And then this came out of the front, so I think I would glue that somewhere so it would be part of it, either on there or on the cover or something. That because that's original to this one. And then this one here, I don't know if you can see that gold on. Oh, yeah, oh, right there, you can see the gold.
Yep.
That one was original on the inside cover to that one, so that's kind of cool. But again, this would have to be totally different because it doesn't fit like that. But anyway, so those are some of the ideas of what I want to do when it comes to that. And then I was still on the hunt, still on the hunt for those crazy stencils. I've been tearing everything apart and can't find it anywhere. But I did find this empty journal, and I thought, oh, this is perfect for gluing.
Oh yeah.
Perfect, perfect. I got to get these in a different order because they were the same ones are here on top. Uh, but it's all kind of, it had a couple in here that weren't on the beigey side, so I just took them out. But this would work out pretty good. I just have to mix them up a little bit.
Janice said it was 4 years ago. Adria said she used to have that.
Used to have what, this?
I guess that was from Canvas Core.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to mix that up. And
I
these were
didn't
just
have that.
my papers that I threw in there. But yeah, it needs to get all mixed up.
I didn't have that.
What do you mean?
I never saw that.
This?
Yeah.
Really? I don't
Oh,
know.
Sherry said she had a couple of journals by them when she was on the team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
You know, hurt your hand.
I'm just trying to get that through the loop. So, oh, there we no, that's the wrong end.
Oh, speaking of hands,
Yes.
what did the woman with no hands get for Christmas?
The lady with no hands. The lady with no hands. I have no idea. I don't know.
Janice said slippers. Sherry said a hand.
Yeah, a
So
handout.
what did the lady with no hands get for Christmas?
Uh, well, I have absolutely no idea.
Me either, because she hadn't opened it yet.
Oh, oh my my gosh, you're such a kindergartner. Oh gosh.
I heard that joke from a Chihuahua, so just let it be.
Look at Janice. She wasn't going for that one.
There's a Chihuahua on Instagram or something that tells jokes.
Oh no. You've gone to the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't we all? Haven't we all?
Oh my God, the chicken happy hour, those are a mess. I would like to have a book that size
Mm-hmm.
with that many pages
Mm-hmm.
and that little ring
Mm-hmm.
of all the the old wallpaper. You know, like Tim Holtz
Oh,
wall.
his wallpaper. Okay.
Well, but I'm just talking about that style.
Yeah, when you said wallpaper, I was thinking you were talking about real wallpaper, so I'm glad you.
No, because yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
but in the style that he had.
yeah. I don't think he even sells those anymore.
Probably not.
Yeah, they're doing other sized stuff. I forget what it was. Yeah, what they did. They changed it up, and I can't
Well, I know
remember.
they're not doing the 12 by 12
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. That's history. Well, he's not even doing designs for them anymore.
Uh-uh.
He quit that. So
But you know, he's going to come up with some cool idea and somehow, some way, get into the. Need to share his ideas.
his stuff. Okay.
Adria glued Michael Jackson on a page with the Geico lizard. Uh oh, I hear the kids.
Which ones?
Church.
Oh no. Okay. I guess that's a little more. I spread out the. Oh, that didn't even get put in there. I spread out the. Uh-oh, which way did that go? I can't see. Oh, hello. See if I caught all the short ones.
Have you watched The Impossible Castle?
No.
I like it.
What is that?
Well, it's over. I mean, this season is over. It's this girl and guy from America that she inherited
Oh,
her grandpa's. He had bought a chateau
mm-hmm.
in Paris, like 30 miles outside of Paris, in France, whatever. Um. Anyway, there it has the chateau and it has this other house on there and it has all of these stables and barns and buildings and all of this stuff and they had like $1 million inheritance tax on it
Oh, wow.
and they've moved there and they have this carpenter guy who stays with them a lot um, that helps them do restorations and things like that.
Mm.
But it's just so big that they just, they're only able to do. So they pick like certain areas or rooms that they do. And they have, her grandfather had bought all this restoration stuff from other chateaus and junk stores and all of this stuff. And so
Oh,
anytime they need something, they can go down to these buildings, and there's old doors and old this and old that and things that they can bring in and use, for,
how cool is that?
yeah, it's very good. Oh, guess is they have a YouTube channel too.
So I've been thinking, I haven't come to no conclusion. Uh, just so you know, I'm not going to give you an answer. But I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with next year as far as my channel and my shop and just kind of everything.
Kind of gathered that from the title.
Yeah. And, oh, that's kind of cool. And yeah, I don't know what I want to do because I I'm feeling more and more burnt out, you guys. In the sense that I struggle every time I come on here since I haven't been doing the caboodle kits because the caboodle kits kept me structured. I know what we needed to do. I knew what we were working on, yada yada. But my brain is tired of coming up with ideas every month. That's why I had to stop it because it wasn't fun anymore. It was causing me anxiety. What are we going to do? What am I? Well, so I said, no, that's not why I'm here to cause myself stress. This is supposed to be fun. So I said, I'm putting a halt on that, which we've done. But the irony is, when I put the halt on it, even though it was causing me stress, then I didn't have the direction of what to do each each time we came together. But I don't want that stress that was causing me. But now I substituted that with another kind of stress. What the heck are we gonna do? So it was sort of like a double whammy. It was like, what the heck?
Hey,
This
Roseanne.
this did not work out the way I thought it was going to. Hi,
Thank,
Roseanne.
thank you, Gail. I subscribed.
And so anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at. Like, what do I want to do? How can I do it so that it is fun? Oh, that's cute. I can't remember who did that. If I did that or somebody else did it. Yeah. So that's where I'm kind of at. What do I want to do? What are we going to do together? What do people want to see that I want to do? Um, yeah, that's where I'm at. And I don't have any answers. All I have is questions. That's all I have are lots of questions. What should I do? Not that we're going to find the answers tonight, but I'm just putting it out there so you know where my head is at.
Hmm.
Because like today, I was doing stuff with Richard and we were putting up um, some motion detector lights, which I haven't seen them turn on, so I'm not sure if they're working. Uh, and then around 3 o'clock, I go, oh no, what am I going to do tonight with the ladies? And so there I was, stressing out. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't have to be worrying about what the heck we're going to do together.
Well,
I,
you don't. You do what you do. You come on when you want to, and because half of it is, what do you call it?
I don't know.
My mind just went blank looking for the word.
Hey,
Hey, Allie.
Ellie.
Hey, Elvis.
No. Hey, Elvis. She's back.
Okay,
What
she's back
happened?
from. Okay, Weenie, say something. No contacts are blocked. Yeah, Gail said if you aren't having fun, don't do it.
Yeah, well, that's why I quit it. Because I got some messages. They weren't bad messages, but I got messages like, "Well, oh,
Oh,
how
thank
come you're
you.
not
I was
doing
like,
the kids? And how come this? How come that?" And I'm saying, I can't do it right now. Doesn't mean I won't ever do it, but how long has it been? Well, we did the other one for 6 months, so I haven't done caboodle kits in 6 months. I may have put a little kit here and there together for something. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't like a consistent. I have to put out a kit this month. I got to do this. I got to do that. So, and that took a lot of stress off. But like I say, then I started feeling a whole different other kind of stress. Like, okay, if we're not doing the kit, what the heck are we doing tonight?
there you go. Elvis, are you on top chat or live chat? Thank you, Adria.
I'm just trying to find something to glue down here. I'm gonna turn this into a glue book if you didn't figure out. I figured I could do that while we're chit chatting.
Oh,
Oh,
cool, Janice. I'll have to look for that.
Tracy,
Wallpaper digis.
Tree. So yeah, so
Amber said, just make the stuff you like to do and we will watch it. Don't worry. Gail said, but I mean, if you aren't having any fun, don't even try to do a live stream. Maybe take a break over the holidays. Okay, you're on live chat. Hmm.
yeah, I even thought I was telling Rich. I said maybe I need to take a break for the end of the rest of this month, and just think about what I want to do. Oh, look at the little puppy dogs. Look at those puppy dogs. Cause like for instance, ooh, I like this. Yeah, I do like that. Well, let's put this over here. I gotta start all over. Because like even the okay, this is another situation here that I have. When we were doing the caboodle kids, I knew exactly. I had a vision of what it was going to look like, what we're going to do. Sometimes I even did it before so that you guys could see what it was we were making. So there was no question. That's what we did. But like for instance, the this book I want to do with the let me glue this down with the with all the pull, the doodads, and I don't know what to call the book, the interactive book. Um, when it comes to something like that, where I'm kind of like, when I get an idea, ooh, that looks kind of cool back here too. Huh. Like when I get an idea, I just want to do it. I don't want to have to wait for Wednesday night to come around or Thursday night to come around, because by then, whatever I thought about, I'm sure you guys do it yourself. You have an idea, and if you don't do it then, you might say, "Oh, I'll do it later. I'll remember." And then when you go back to do it, you don't remember what your idea really was. It just kind of like, woof, it's gone.
Yeah.
And so I can't put those spontaneous um things that I want to do. I can't put them on hold for when we're together, because then it's just gone. So a lot of times I'll do something, but obviously you guys aren't around. And then when you guys are around, well, it's, I have nothing left over because I already did something. And so, oh, I should have put that up further. Rosemary, why did you do that? Because you thought you wanted it in the center, didn't you? Oh, and this stuff glues really fast. No, I don't want to do that. No, 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 no. So anyway, so that's part of the reason why some of the stuff that I want to do, I like can't literally do it with you guys half the time. So then I thought, well, I don't make videos anymore. The only thing I have on my channel are the live streams. So maybe, ooh, that's kind of spooky. So maybe when I have an idea and I do something, maybe I should just record it and have a regular video like regular people do, you know.
So do that.
That's just another thought. Ooh, I like this. So, so I was thinking about that.
Well, come on at midnight on Fridays like you used to. No,
Yeah.
because I took it off the screen, Elvis, but since she can read what you're writing, then she hasn't done anything. Because if she had you blocked, then she couldn't see a word you said. So I was letting you see that she could see what you're writing and she's answering. And like Janice said, waving her arms at you. There, Janice said, do the Insomniacs live on late nights.
Yeah, we used to do that a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, back in the trolling days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe something like that. Would look kind of cute for the first page, maybe.
Rose, I don't see. I don't go into that. Roseanne's saying she has to use live chat and all messages
For where?
to see everybody.
Really? Oh, wait, but she's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, so is Elvis.
Amber says her too.
I don't know what all messages is.
I don't either. That's how long it's been since I've been over there. Oh. Oh. Well, now that Zippy isn't, Mr. Zippo isn't like, a puppy. He's kind of adapted to our, well, he still gets me up a little earlier than I normally would, but I'm not having to get up like at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Well, Richard's dog. Why do you have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning?
Because Richard is literally deaf practically. So the dog wakes me up. I'm not going to turn around and wake my husband up. Get up. I'm already awake.
I say Betty Rose out of there at 6:30, taking the dogs out or taking Charlie out because Charlie's been in the cage all night. I think
Hmm.
she takes him out like last time at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then
Uh huh.
she gets up about 6:30 and takes him out, and then lets
Did
him
she
be
go
out
back to
there.
bed?
She goes and lays back down, and I can hear her in there watching the news and stuff. Like she may snooze every now and then, but she had to run out early this morning. She said, "Oh my God, there was traffic." I said, "There is traffic out there when you go to the doctor that early in the morning."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people have to go to work.
And we don't really have traffic in our town, but
But it feels like it, right?
yeah. So they removed that man's picture and everything from that clinic.
Oh, really? I was wondering about that. 'Cause who would want to?
Probably since February when he was charged with something, I bet, because when I go on there, it just showed a silhouette.
Oh, yeah, that's one crazy story.
Janice got up at 3, had hot tea, went back to sleep at 5, up at 9, fed the cats, ate, laid back down, heard what I thought was a knock on my door, which woke me at 5 p.m. I could go back to sleep right now.
No.
That woman and her two children that were killed in that mansion in Arkansas, and he was a doctor in Fort Smith. And I figured since Richard's pretty much seen all the doctors in Fort Smith that he might.
Well, matter of fact, yesterday he had to go in for a, what do you call that thing where they go into your heart to see if you got plaque and all that kind of stuff.
A heart cath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he went in for that yesterday.
I thought he already had that done.
He had it about a year and a half ago, but he's been having some kind of symptoms, and they did the other tests that are preliminary to that to see if there's anything, and it was kind of sort of iffy. So they said, well, it was almost 2 years, and they said, we could do another one and see if there's been any change and blah blah blah. So they went in there, and the doctor says, nope. He goes, there's no change. Um, he says we don't put one of those doohickeys in unless you have, I think it's above 60% blockage, and his blockage is normal, is like 20%, which he says is nothing. Everybody's got 20%. And so whatever symptoms and issues he has, it's unrelated to his heart. So, which is good news.
Yeah, I think he's got anxiety or something.
Yep, that's what I told him. That's what I told the doctor. I said, look, good thing our insurance pays for this, because I would have made him pay me first because I've already diagnosed him. Give me the money. Okay, I think the little doggies look cute sitting there under the moon. Look how
Oh,
cute
yeah,
they are. They're so cute.
exactly. He can't eat anything that creates plaque.
Oh, and then the other thing, a few days before that, he goes in every 6 months to his liver doctor because of they do some little tests. Then he goes in and a couple of days later and sees the doctor with the results and stuff. Well, okay, how many years has this been? Let me think now. He was diagnosed, I don't know, maybe about 10 years ago. He they said he had cirrhosis of the liver. Well, you know, my husband never drank hardly, I mean literally, hardly never drank until maybe, I don't know. Okay, that happened 10 years ago. So maybe like 5 years before they diagnosed him with cirrhosis, there was a pub downtown, and he would go there once a week, and they had it was more like that intellectual people down there talking about how smart they all were, you know. So he would go down there and so what I'm trying to say, he was not a drinker all his life, right? So oh, that looks kind of cute. So so the doctor had, they had told him, you know, okay, so then that doctor eventually left for another state. So he got himself another one, another liver doctor. And so he went and um, he had what is termed compensating um, uh, cirrhosis, which means even though he has the cirrhosis, he didn't have a lot of the symptoms that people that have cirrhosis would have, which I can't remember now what those symptoms would be, but anyway, he did not have them. So there's a term for that, which is compensating cirrhosis. So then uh, they would do a certain test on him once a year, and then another test was 2 times a year to see if anything was progressing. So the doctor always told him, "No, it looks steady. It looks this. It looks that." And he says, "You know." And then, like maybe after 2 or 3 years of seeing him, he says, "You know, I wonder if you actually have cirrhosis." He definitely had some scarring. Um, he definitely had something, you know. So he says, but they still had him, you know, his diet and stuff, like no drinking and no this and no that, no wine, as if he had the cirrhosis. So 10 years forward, last week he goes in and it's the same doctor he's had for, you know, like the past 8 or 9 years. And he says, you know, Richard, he says, and he has said this all along. He would tell us, you know, I'm not even sure. He says, I'm going to be honest with you. It's such on the edge what the tests show about you. And the fact that your cirrhosis has not progressed. He says, even with all the things that you're doing, a person that has cirrhosis, it gets worse, even if they do preventive things. And he says, and your cirrhosis has not moved at all toward being any worse than it originally was. And he's been telling us that for quite a while. But he said, but to be on the safe side, just keep doing what you're doing, kind of thing. And so this last time you went in, was it last week or this week? I forget. I got all confused. And he basically told him, Richard, he goes, I don't think you have cirrhosis. He says, I think you just have, you know, a lot of people have fatty liver, and because the way they can tell that they diagnose you with cirrhosis is all this, you know, scar tissue and everything that's on your liver. And so they're thinking that the scar tissue, because it hasn't gotten any worse, is just a really bad case of fatty liver, which is you don't want to have that either. But if you're going to have one or the other, you want fatty liver, then you want cirrhosis of the liver because of how long he's been diagnosed with it. You know, he should like his health should be getting worse, and you know all kinds of things should be happening to him, but nothing is. So that was the good news with the liver doctor.
Well, that's good.
So well, when he was Gail, when he was first diagnosed with the cirrhosis slash fatty liver, he wasn't diabetic at that time at all. And this diabetes is more recent. So anyway, he's a paradox when it comes to things that go wrong with him. Richard goes, "There's a reason why I'm neurotic. I never have the thing they think I do, or I have other stuff, or he gets false positive results on his tests, and
Well,
um,
that's like years ago, they diagnosed Betty with Hep C.
uh-huh, yep,
And, the doctor was going, there are treatments for it. They're not fun, but there are treatments for it, yada, 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 yada.
yeah,
So, I mean, she is so careful. She watches everything that, like Tylenol and things like that
mm-hmm,
that will damage your liver.
mm-hmm,
And this doctor she's been going to for the past 2 years, in fact, she told her today, she says, there's not even an inkling that you have it.
yeah,
There's nothing I can find. And she never took any treatment. She never had any kind of, you know, except for the fact of being diagnosed with it. She
yeah,
never had any of those sickness or anything like that. So I don't know.
yeah. You just
Why
it's
are you wanting to take a pregnancy test there, Adria?
what? See if he gets a false positive. Sorry, you're pregnant.
Maybe you ought to leave a stick on in the bathroom by accident.
Yeah. Richard,
Elvis
what?
said, I had a thought. iPad, iPhone. iPad has live chat, all messages. Checked iPhone had live chat, top messages. Changed to all on my phone. Bam. Hello, Adrian, my friend. My phone and iPad are linked together. Oh, Adrian said because he gets false positives.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Jennifer Jane.
Jennifer, how are you doing?
He's been struggling with insomnia and menopause crap.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
My husband would probably test positive for that too.
Probably. Oh, I'm sorry, Adri. I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Well, oh, wait, green. Oh, I got to put that on my green pile. Do you know how hard it is when you're just scavenging things to put in a glue book for them to be green? I never realized it's hard to find green.
Where's
All the other
Linda?
colors. Huh?
Where's Linda?
Oh no.
Sorry, things just popping in my head all of a sudden, and I'm like, where's Linda?
Oh no.
I don't see no note from her.
That's kind of cool.
Linda. I don't know where she is.
Ooh, wireless cable. Green again.
Are you not wanting green?
I want green. I don't want it in my beige pile.
Oh,
I gotta throw it in my green pile because it's so rare. Look, what am I doing putting that over? Because I was looking at the wrong side and putting it all in the beige one.
I
Yeah,
see.
it's hard to come by the green one. So
I never really had menopause, so I wonder if it's because I didn't have children.
I didn't hardly have any either, and I didn't have children.
I mean, it was like, oh shit, I hadn't had a cycle in. I went and asked Betty, and she's like, I don't know. So she went back and looked on her calendar, and then she started, you know. keeping up with, and then it was like, and that was it. It just stopped.
Yeah.
And any all these things people talk. I think I did have a hot flash one time. I called an ambulance, and they said that.
Oh no. Yeah, I had a few hot flashes, but you know, the one that really bugged, the only real symptom I had was that one I told you guys about, that it made my um the inside of my mouth on the roof of my tongue would like vibrate. Remember I told you guys about that?
Yes,
That
Gail. I started at a very late age.
that was crazy.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Adria. Who said a hey first? Elvis said, "Boy, I did, and I was a ouch." Hey, Rabbit June Scraps. Hey, 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 Gail.
Do we know who is there a different name that we know Rabbit June Scraps by?
Janice said, "No, Popo. I had no chilling, but I had night sweats, hot flashes, insomnia, all sorts. Heck, I'm well past all of it, but have old age crap now." Hey, Elvis. Hey, Janice. Hey, Sally, Fern, and Ruth. Brenda, wherever you went to. Hey, Linda, wherever you are. Hey, Leslie, if you're traveling. Hey, hey, Roseanne. Rebecca C. or Krabby. Popo, I wonder if it has something to do with it. I started at age 11, and wow, I had it bad in hell of a perimenopause. She said her mama started late and she didn't have hardly anything. I started late. Hey, Amber. Hey,
How,
Allie.
what age is late?
I think I was like 14, 15.
Okay, yeah, I think it was like 12 or 13.
Jennifer said, "Did anyone's eyeballs dry out like raisins?"
Oh my god. That is spooky.
Hey, Sally, Fern, and Ruth. Lana like a Donna, Ada,
That's just plain
Pinky, Annie
that's just
Mae,
plain spooky stuff, JJ.
J Mac and Cheese.
Okay.
And Elisa, if you're out there.
Where's she been?
Gail said, "Wow, need more fluids, Jennifer." Adria, that sounds mildly uncomfortable.
Ouch. Just the thought. Ouch. Do you think I have enough beige scraps? I just keep bringing out more and more. Oh, just an envelope. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Well, I'm thankful that I didn't have, because I know my mom, she had just the worst of everything.
Oh, my mom had a hysterectomy when she was in her early 30s, so it just zapped her right into it. She didn't get to ease in.
You know, my mom ain't never had one surgery, period.
I
She had,
haven't either.
she had three babies, and other than that, that's it. Betty's never had no surgeries either.
Yeah. I had oral surgery. That was it. I don't even count that as like real surgery.
Mm-mm. I've only ever had like a- like injury surgery, not.
I haven't even had that. When
Well, I
I
had my tonsils out. I'm a liar. I had my tonsils out.
when I broke my ankle, it was a clean break where they didn't even have to go in and do surgery on it. He just you know bound it all up and cast it all up and said, if you do what I tell you, it'll heal within X amount of time and you won't have to have surgery. And I said, okay, whatever you tell me. And it worked. I didn't have to have surgery.
Gail said, I remember my preteen son saying one day when I was having a bad day, "Look out, Dad! It must be that time of the month again."
Oh, Roseanne had one in her 30s too. Well, the doctors failed to tell my mom that, you know, that it puts you straight through to menopause, and that she was going to be cuckoo for a while.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that neither Betty nor I went through bad menopause because that would have really been. I thought you didn't really. Oh well, she was good at hiding it, or else I just thought that was the part of her personality I preferred not to deal
Oh,
with.
no. You are in trouble. I thought that was just telling you. Oh my gosh. I think you like getting in trouble.
I'm always in trouble.
Well, you come by it so naturally.
I know.
It's called open your mouth.
That's like today. I was off of work already, or I thought I was, and my boss sent a instant message. Um, Spouts, do we have?
Hey,
I'm
what
like,
happened?
what are you talking about?
That's right, Janice. You got that one right.
So I went back to my desk so I could look up whatever he was wanting, and I said, I'll need a SKU to look up the Finny bomb. So I sat there and waited, and I said, Dad gummit, William, I'm on my time. Will you hurry up or I'm going back to bed? Well, I didn't type that. I just screamed it out loud, and he said, Quit yelling at me. Give me 30 seconds. Like, how, how did he? He's such a good guy. He's here in Texas. He's at his mom's house in Dallas. He drove down to spend the week with her because her dog died.
Aw.
He does,
And there,
Janice.
and there you are hollering at him.
I know. I could hear this morning in the meeting. He was talking, and you could hear his mama clanging. I guess she had cooked him breakfast, and she was washing dishes. I know, too many words. But he talks to her every day on his way home, driving home. Yep, that's what I told him. He's a mama's boy. And the other day when I told him, he said, "How's your mom?" I said, "She's on my nerves right now." He said, "You be nice to your mom." He says, "I'm gonna be heartbroken the first day I can't talk to my mom on the way home, or it's gonna break my heart the first day I can't."
Yeah.
But he is a mama's boy.
Okay. So got that down. Then I think I want to put. I have some numbers around here somewhere. I just saw them. Where did they go? Was it these? No. But those do look kind of interesting. Let's see. Oh, my nose is all stuffed up. Oh, and getting your male dog fixed reduces the chance of them having cancer.
See, Charlie had testicular cancer last year, and me and Betty looked at each other and it's like, uh oh, and the doctor said, well, once we castrate him, that he'll be fine. It's like, oh well, go head on. That's right, chop chop. Okay, so I probably missed it, but what is it that you're doing?
I, for lack of knowing what to do, I'm just doing a beige glue book out of
No,
the.
because I like it. I just didn't
Yeah,
know if.
yeah, it's just going
Okay,
to be a glue book because I found this when I was looking, trying to find my stencils, and I go, oh, I have this. Let's use it. And most of the things in here were beige, so I just took out a few of them that weren't.
I must have read your mind, Elvis. She's making a beige glue book.
Yeah, I got I got two whole pages done. Oops. The first one, whoops. Second one.
That's right, glue books are the best. I've been watching that because when I watch Lynn, she's always talking about, oh, and I got this from Lucky Lou Cindy or Cindy the Lucky Girl or Lucky Lucky Cindy or whatever the person's name is.
Yeah,
Well, then all of a sudden she started popping up in my algorithms,
yeah.
and she's just nice and quiet and calm and gluey and fun to watch.
She's just
Yeah.
normal.
Good
She's
night, Gail.
it's one of those normal ones. Can I get? Ooh, green. Hello, green. Got a
Green.
whole green pile over there. I'm getting excited. I might have to make a green journal now. Let's see. What's all this stuff? Huh. Oh,
Well, they
bug.
would have paid you, Sherry.
Beige bugs. Mhm.
Adria said she introduced Ryan's artistic friend to art glitter glue on Thanksgiving, and he told Ryan his glue life has been revolutionized.
Yeah, that glue is like either you love it or you hate it.
No, I'm just saying, Sherry, if you got picked for jury duty, you would get paid for all those days.
Oops, this doesn't belong here. Let's just go with the red. I need to go in my red pile. I think. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep.
Yeah, but you sure couldn't have watched this show if it was a murder trial because I might skew your thinking.
Ooh.
It does, Allie. It does.
These are kind of cool.
$17 a day.
For what?
Jury duty.
Man, that doesn't even cover the parking.
Hey, Annie Mae.
Hey, Auntie. Seriously, it doesn't even cover the. That's crazy.
They buy your food. They buy your lunch. I be going, he ain't guilty. He is not guilty.
Oh, look at that. That cool. Oops, I'm gonna leave them here.
Oh, very cool.
Wow, wow,
Yay, she finally made it to Atlanta on Saturday. You were packing up on Thursday to leave on
wow.
Friday.
Wow. That's crazy. So, I was watching, um, well, first of all, do any of you guys watch those YouTube channels where they go and they clean up somebody's yard for free?
Yeah,
Okay. So,
especially if they find a dead body.
so, so he went to go clean this yard. It was an empty piece of property. And you could see that on either side, everybody took care of their yards. And and you couldn't even walk on the sidewalk. It was so bad. So he's there cleaning it up when one of the neighbors complains. Now, it's only going to make her yard look better because she lives right next door to the house. So she says, "Do you have permission to be on their property?" And, you know, you realize you're trespassing and yada, 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 yada. So the guy's real polite to her and says, "Well, this yard would look really nice, and so would your yard." And you're just trying to keep it positive. And she calls the cops on him. And it's like, who does that? She called them, what was the word she used? They look shifty. Somebody comes up with a truck with all this equipment that probably cost around $50,000 altogether, and they look shifty while they're mowing the lawn. Oh my gosh. So the cops showed up because they don't know why they're being called. And it just turned out that the cop that showed up follows him on YouTube. And so when he go up, he goes, "As soon as I saw your tripod, I knew what this was about." So he cleaned it up and made it look really nice. But it's like, don't people have something else to do? I mean, if somebody was cleaning up the dump that I live next door to, I would go out there and, make them lunch or something.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even get involved.
I know. That's what I mean. Don't they have something to do?
I mean, now, like last year, I was sitting at my desk and this truck pulled up and these two guys got out and they started cutting my front yard. And I'm like, whoa. So I don't ever go out the front door because that's right where they were, but because of Sophie, because Sophie,
Uh huh.
I don't want her to. So I went out the back door, out the gate, all the way down the driveway. And I told him, I said, "Excuse me." I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "We were supposed to be here at 10 o'clock to cut the yard." And I said, "Not my yard." And he said, "Are you so and so?" And I said, "No." And he made a signal over to his friend and he said, "Wrong yard." Well, they left. I'm like, "Dude, you could have at least finished cutting the front yard."
uh, yep, keep your mouth shut. Too many words.
I know I should have waited like 20 minutes till they tried to get in the backyard, which is locked. Amber said, "Yeah, I'd watch from the window, but I wouldn't go say anything to him. That's just rude." Elvis said, "How rude."
And then the other neighbor from the other side came out and said, "Oh wow, you're cleaning this all up. Are you guys? Did you buy it?" You know, she was all excited, and she goes, "No, we just." And he explained what they do, and she goes, "Oh wow." And he even offered to. Oh, because she complimented how they were cleaning up all the sidewalk, and they even offered to do. She goes, "Well, we can do all that front for you. You know, your sidewalk and everything you like." He goes, "Oh no, I appreciate it, but matter of fact, I have somebody coming in next week that's gonna be working on my yard for me, and that's part of what they're gonna do." And he said again, "I'll do it for free for you." "Oh no, I appreciate it. You're doing enough by cleaning up this yard, you know." So even though she got involved, she wasn't nosy about it, you know.
It's always a Karen somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching one and the guy was cutting, and when he got to the backyard and cutting, he was like, he got off of his mower and he went to his truck and he called the police.
Yeah.
He's like, something don't smell right."
Uh-oh.
Sure enough. But see, that's when neighbors don't get involved.
Yeah.
Amber likes that castle looking piece.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I did. That's a copy of one of those that I did. We did it all together, remember guys?
Is that from the tea box?
Yeah.
There was someone dead in there. Yes, Allie. That's what I was thinking a while ago when you were talking about you don't know what you're going to do. But like that night was just you know, it just happened
Mm-hmm.
and it was cool to watch.
It was fun to do. I'd never done that before. And you know I haven't done it since. I'm
Hey,
funny that
Lucy.
Hi Lizzie. I'm kind of funny that way. I'll try something once, and even though I might like it and I enjoyed it, for some reason I just don't do it again. And sometimes when I do try it again, it doesn't work. I can't do it. It's weird. It's like I can't do it more than once. I can do it spontaneously, but then when I try to replicate it, I can't. Whoops. Oh dear. I can't do it. It's so strange.
Yeah. Yeah, this person was dead in the house, Janice. They must have been in the back room or something. Amber said maybe you get nervous.
I could be. I don't consciously feel nervous.
Like performance anxiety.
Yeah. No, I know a lot of people get that. I'm kind of weird because different presentations I'd have to give when I was younger. Sometimes there'd be like 4,000 people there. And I'm the type that before I go on, oh man, I'm a bundle of nerves. Don't say nothing to me. I'm going to hyperventilate. I might die. My stomach feels like I'm going down a roller coaster. But then as soon as I walk out, I'm fine. I'm not nervous no more. It's the anticipation that drives me crazy. And it was so funny the first when we did the oops the workshop, Shannon's workshop the first time. I was like, even when I was there at the very beginning, like the first, I say first 10 minutes or so, I was like, I was very nervous because I wasn't really. It was weird because I'd been so used to only being live with you guys, and I don't have to like look out in the audience that I was forgetting how to do something, and then finally I just told myself, "Stop it, Rosemary! Get
Like, where's the
organized."
chat? Where's the chat?
Yeah, get organized in your head and stop it. And then I was okay, but I got confused, literally, kind of confused. Where's the
That's,
monitor?
I know. That's like my meeting I have once a month. We had it today. And I only have a 5 or 10 minute presentation I have to give, but still, the whole meeting I'm sitting there because I'd sit there for an hour before it's even my part.
Oh no, I don't like.
But I just hate it. Hate it.
Oh, I like this one too.
Very cool.
Yeah, I might come back and throw something on all of these, but for the first coating of the collage, first layer, I should say, that's pretty much that's how I'm viewing this, like the first layer. Yay, we got three. Hmm. Ooh, look at that handwriting. Oh, whose handwriting is that, you guys?
That is Brooks.
That's right. You can know her handwriting anywhere.
Knows Mary.
Yeah. Oh, these are kind of cool. I'm gonna put that on a different page. Now I need something wide, not tall like that one.
That's
Oh,
blue.
yeah, I know. But it's got a lot of the beige down here.
Adrian said you need a flying carpet with Hassan on it.
Speaking of which, where is that little booger? Oh, oh, I remember when I did that. That was a long time ago. Okay, so I think this would look pretty down here. So that isn't the Serengeti, but it could pass. It could pass. Cut him out and put him there, maybe. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. What else do I have? I know this pattern. See, I'm already. I don't even know where this is, but it still looks like something African to me. So then these look like Moroccan tiles. So some of that might look kind of cool up there somewhere. Maybe. 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 I don't know. Let's keep looking. Oops, oops, down there. Ooh, she's pretty.
The baobab tree.
The what?
Amber said it does look like Africa. Aren't those baobab trees?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Adria
That,
wants you to put goats in it.
I don't have no goats. I got that. Whoops. Ooh,
Hey, Brenda.
I got some cool birds. I think I'm getting more and more to the wrong side of this table. This stuff's piling up. Okay. It might look kind of cool to have some of these birds on there coming out from the side looking down, like that is.
Oh,
Down there.
put that dude in there.
Him? How does he go?
No, he just needs to go by himself. He just needs to
Oh,
be
yeah.
there.
Yeah, he's going in there. I'm thinking I'm leaning toward the birds, but that's not for certain.
A floppy leopard.
Oh, that's pretty creepy. Oh, how about that smoking above the trees? I don't know. I think I like the birds. Let me cut a few birds out and see what we think.
I think it is, Adria.
Let me see. All right. Let me see something here. I don't want those men in there. Get the men out of there.
See, I don't see beige in that Boab picture.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh, Annie Mae, you need to stay home.
Where is she going now?
She's going to Savannah tomorrow to meet up with a friend for her birthday. We're doing a long weekend. Well, that sounds fun. Have
Yeah, good.
fun.
Yeah. I went a long weekend. It was fun. Yeah, because I want a little bit of the sun, but I don't want the whole thing. So that'll work out. That will work out just hunky dory. Hunk the dory. Yeah. Yeah. That goes there, and then that goes somehow, somehow like that. And then we have one big giant bird watching over it. Except he's green.
Have that top bird up there looking down at him.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, except he's green.
Well, then have that little skinny one underneath him.
This guy?
Yeah.
We'll try. We'll see. Let's see. So somehow, because I was watching or had put on that video with the gardening, then they hooked me up with this guy that tows vehicles. And man, that's a tough. Well, the job itself isn't tough. Dealing with the people, that's tough. It's like, man, again, some more entitled people.
It has to be beige, Amber. It's a beige blue book. My bird's over here flying around in a pitch black cage. The heck?
Hmm. I need to put something else there. she's up there getting a little nectar.
Lucy says she has that catalog.
What catalog?
I guess that one on the left. I don't know.
I don't either. Ouch. Okay. So, what do I have to put down first? I have to put the bird down first, right? Yeah.
The newspapery one. Yes, great pictures in it.
I only have this one page. Somebody sent it to me.
She has the catalog.
One of my happy mails. Okay, let's put this one down first, right? No, this has to, oh dear. So, huh, I can put everything down but the beak, I guess. We'll glue that down last.
Well, can't you glue the other one down first? Oh, there you go. Never mind.
There was a method to my madness. Yeah. So, Susan, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Because somebody, anyway, it was in a conversation with a friend of mine, and everybody had, well, it was a group of people. Everybody had a different opinion. So, I'm going to ask you, what is the difference, in your opinion? Because it's just an opinion question. There's no right or wrong answer. What is the difference between spirituality and religion?
Oh, wow. In my opinion, spirituality is your relationship with God, and religion is more of a secular group with rituals.
So, with your definition, you have to believe in God to be spiritual.
Um, I guess your God, what you perceive
But I
God
mean, you
as.
have to believe in a God to be a spiritual person.
Um, well, if I thought deeply about it, I might have a different answer, but just off the top of the cuff,
We're not
spirit.
cussing it. We're
Oh,
asking a question. No cussing allowed.
mm,
Because even with that, different people had different opinions. You ladies can chime in if you have an opinion.
I mean, it's it would be like, as they say, a higher power, or you're relating to something, in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, because some people are spiritual with nature,
Yeah,
or or the stars, or you know, uh,
yeah,
I don't know. I guess I never thought of it that deeply, but I do
yeah,
know that I don't believe that spirituality and religion are the same thing.
right. Yeah, most people agreed with that point.
Yeah,
Ta-da!
organized. That's what I meant. I was trying to think of, Brenda. Organized. Let's see what the audience says.
Let's see what the audience says.
Lucy, I don't think you have to believe in God to be spiritual. Brenda said spirituality is a personal quest for meaning, purpose, and connection to something greater than yourself. Lucy, you did not ask me, but that is my opinion.
We asked you
Adria,
after that.
spirituality is your belief system with something bigger than yourself. Religion is organized. Yeah, that's sort of, yeah. Lucy is not a religious person. Brenda says religion is an organized external system of beliefs, rituals, and communal practices guided by institutions and sacred texts. Uh, Amber, I think being spiritual is your relationship with your soul, and religion is more about a God. Uh, Lucy
So,
agrees with Brenda and Amber. Roseanne
okay.
said, my husband is not spiritual at all. He's borderline atheist, so I don't know.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay,
Lana,
so
like a Donna, Lana, let's see,
we brought
Lana,
Lana out of the woodwork with this one.
Lana, can I come out of my dusty closet? Yes, you can.
Yes, ma'am.
Roseanne said, religion is being religious about putting your pants on every day, but people relate religion to spirituality, whereas I think there are religions that squash your spirituality, sadly. Hang on, waiting for Lana to put in her answer. Janice said spiritual is inward reflection. Religion is a belief taught by others.
Okay, so as Lana is gathering her thoughts together, um, so the next logical question is then do you, so some of you I guess can have sort of already answered it. So a person who says they are an atheist can also say that they're a spiritual person. Yes or no?
Probably so, but I think people like that are more, um I think they're more about proving why they're atheist than being spiritual, but yeah.
But what if somebody never even talks about the fact that they're an atheist?
Oh,
You
okay.
don't even know they're an atheist. And they talk about things that maybe you would interpret as being spiritual. Then one day you find out they're an atheist. Do you think they have a right to speak of spirituality if they're an atheist. They're not preaching atheism. They're not even talking about it, but out of context, you find out. Does that change what they've said about spiritual things?
Honest, in my opinion, religions are cults and man made. I can't find my words. I've been in the closet too long. Jennifer said, to me, religion is dogmatic. It's organized and can be institutional. Spirituality is a personal journey unique to each person. For me, it's about knowing myself deeply, connecting with my purpose. Well, but I know what you're talking about because there are people that I hear um, talking, um, and I would, just the way that they act, the way that they treat people, the way that they talk makes me think that assume that they are
Hmm.
um a religious person, not
Right.
that they're talking about God, but the way that they
No,
act.
yeah, exactly. I know what you're saying.
But
So
then I
that's why,
find out that
and then you find out they're an atheist.
like their higher power is like a rock or something. Lana said she believes in God, she believes in spirituality, but she does not believe in religion. She was raised a Catholic. It was not a good experience, but she does believe in God.
Hmm.
Janice said atheists can believe in souls and they just do not believe in the religiosity of a God figure. Well, see, you should ask this when Gail was here.
Oh, well, we'll ask tomorrow.
Because I don't,
Well,
I think, is Gail an atheist?
I
I,
can't remember.
I
I,
think,
I'm I'm thinking that rings a bell,
yeah, I think
but
so.
I could be wrong. She surprised us on many levels. Gail
Yeah,
is
that's
true.
true, Lana. It does sometimes take a rock to be a higher power before you can believe anything else. I know that's why that's such a strong thing in Mr. Bill's world.
Mr. Bill.
AA.
What are we talking about? I missed that.
When you go into AA, they're like you need to find a higher
Oh
power,
yeah, yeah,
whether it
yeah,
be, you know,
yeah. Because there's atheists that go to AA, so they're not turned away if they don't believe in God.
I hear you, Lana.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut that out and
But
figure out.
as for me in my house, we we believe in God.
Ooh, that might look kind of cool if I cut that. Put that there, maybe.
Brenda says, I need to drive and can't answer adequately. I go to church, believe in God. We have a very eclectic group and have been criticized because we accept the unacceptable. The end.
The end.
Adria said, how about religious apathy?
How do you define religious apathy? You just don't care, you don't go, you don't believe. What does religious apathy mean to you?
It's a lack of interest or prioritizing worldly things over spiritual growth.
Okay, let's see how this ends up looking. Oh. put? Oh, maybe if I hold on, maybe I could just build up this whole fortress. Hmm, I might have cut it too short. Arr, arr.
I know that I'm not religious, and that's okay. But I don't think I'm as spiritual as I would like to be.
Oopsie.
Roseanne said about 7 years ago, she went on a spiritual journey to her native land. She learned so much, and her sister, who was with her, atheist, found spirituality.
Mm.
Lucy said, I sometimes have an issue with a godlike when like when entertainers thank God for them getting an award.
Oh, I hate that.
In my opinion, if that was God, what is wrong with her that she is helping entertainers and not the abused?
Yeah, I just like really. That's where God's efforts go for you to make a to win an award.
Well, it could be that, they're thanking God for the talent or the I don't know.
It doesn't hit me well. I go la 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 la. Cover up my ears. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I think I want that little piece right there. Okay. Ah, hold on. Getting thirsty. Got a drink over here somewhere.
I
Oops.
know that I can't even entertain. That's why I keep my mouth shut. I can't really entertain the thought of evolution. Just doesn't make sense in my head, and I have no desire to have it make sense in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not real sure about the reincarnation thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want to delve into it to find out about it, you know?
Yeah. Well, if people are satisfied with whatever their belief is, there's really no reason for them to go searching, right? You search if you don't feel that you have an answer. But when people feel like when they're comfortable with their answer, whether the answer is right or wrong, but they feel comfortable with their answer, they're not going to be searching. It's like a waste of time. They already think they know the answer, so why look for a different answer? But it's when you question your own beliefs, that's when you go on the hunt. Like, well, wait a minute, what about this and what about that?
Well, I guess because there's um so many intelligent people,
Mm-hmm.
like Scientology and things like that. I'm like, how? What am I missing that you think that that is the true answer?
Did you
Not
really?
that I want to be a Scientologist, but I just want to understand why they think that that is the true,
Mm-hmm.
the true thing. I mean, just like with you know the Mormons, and nothing against the Mormons because I love sister wives,
I love to be entertained by Mormons.
but I don't understand how you can put your faith in all of the stories of the things that were found by what's his name, John Smith or whatever his
Mm-hmm.
name was. And, you know, when things don't happen, then you rewrite your Bible. Okay, that don't make sense to me.
And see, that exact thinking is how a lot of atheists feel about the Christian Bible. Exactly what you explained, your hesitation or distrust or not believing in the Book of Mormon, that exact reasoning that you just gave is also their reasoning for not believing in the Bible. So the reason and logic is there for either one. It just becomes what your perspective is and what your belief system is, and you put that onto a different belief system. But the logic behind the not understanding is the same, or not trusting or not believing or whatever word you want to use. It's identical, because the other people will say, how can they believe that some virgin had a child and that child blah 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 and the rest of the story, and they're going, how can they believe that? That's the goofiest story I've ever heard.
True that.
I like this one too. I'm on a roll, people.
But see, for me, even though you have what 66 and 33 books and two different testaments
Mm-hmm.
written by lots and lots and lots of people, there's it still has a common thread. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, they talk all about Jesus in the Old Testament, and he wasn't even born. I mean, they don't call him Jesus, but it's there, in my opinion.
That's right. We're all entitled to our opinion. Alrighty. Okay, what time is
That's
it?
like with,
Oh my goodness, it's already after 9 o'clock. Nobody told me.
well, that's because you put some kind of deep freaking subject right out in the middle of the damn table and told everybody here, drink some of this Kool-Aid.
Oh. What is the Hale Bop
Hell,
crew?
Bob Comet.
What the heck is that?
That's T and Doe, the ones who dressed in the new Nike shoes and the purple shirts, and they went to Marie Callender's for dinner, and then they came back and did a mass suicide in California.
Never heard of them.
They were the ones that were going to hitch a ride on the Haley Bob Comet.
Oh, and the comet didn't show up until they what?
I don't
Oh,
know if it came or not. They all died. If they caught that ride, they didn't come back to tell us about it.
oh my god. Oh. Janice. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 done, you guys. That's with all the chit chatting too.
And see, that's like, they're talking about, and this is my opinion,
Yes.
and normally I don't share this kind of stuff in my opinion.
Okay.
But just like they're fighting to put the 10 Commandments in the this and the 10 Commandments here and the 10 Commandments there. But if you read the Bible that I read, it clearly tells you that the 10 Commandments that Moses was given on out in the wilderness,
Yep.
when when Jesus was crucified on the cross and
Yep.
the temple wall was rent or
Yep.
whatever it was, that
That was
there
the
were
end.
there were 2 commandments. Love love God with all you can, and love one another as you love yourself. So if you take that first one, it covers the first five, because you'll honor the Sabbath, you'll honor God, da 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 da. And then the second, love your neighbors, you love yourself. Well, if you do that, then you won't covet your neighbor, you won't steal from your neighbor, you won't kill your neighbor. So it's really those two that are the, I don't know. You see what I'm trying to say?
No, I know what you're saying. I mean,
Yeah,
the scripture itself says that brought the end of it. It ended all the 10 commandments.
exactly.
It ended them. So
Exactly.
they're over.
Exactly.
Hello. So yeah. So what's the point, right?
That's
They're
what I
obsolete. It's like an obsolete law. Say there was a law, you can't drive over 20 miles an hour, and that was in the 1920s, and they want to keep the signs up, but now you can go 75 miles an hour there. What's the point of keeping the sign up there if you can now go 75 miles an hour?
e- exactly. Exactly. They are riding it hard. Well, I mean, that's just, yeah,
That's just Susan's opinion.
in my opinion. I mean, that's
Oh,
what I see. And that's why I personally don't understand the, and I don't mean to offend anybody in here. It's just my belief, and I'm entitled to that. That Catholicism, you know, back in the Old Testament, in Leviticus, where it was talks about, how if you sinned, then only the high priests were allowed to go into the temple behind the wall and do the sacrifices for your sins. Well, once Jesus died on the cross, you have direct communication to him. So you don't need that confessional. You now have a one-on-one communication with God. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Yeah. So there's that to me is religion. Things like that. Praying to Mary, I think you should pray to God. So, but that's my opinion. So I'm just waiting to see in the end who's right.
Yeah. Well, we should live so long. Because if the atheists are right, you'll never know the difference.
I will never know.
You'll never know.
I will just be worm bit dust.
Oh, I think she looks really, really pretty right there. I don't know what you guys think, but at this point, I don't care because I like it.
Is that a gate or
I at the gate.
the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Lana said she thinks it was a great question and really appreciates everyone's opinion.
Yeah, and I appreciate everybody's respect for each other.
No, I agree she does. She held a major role in what I believe, but I don't believe that I should pray to her. All right then.
Yeah. All right there indeed. Now the catechism is over. We can now have our milk and cookies. I think I finished all my cookies, so I don't think I have any to have.
Oh, that's no good.
I know. I like how that came out. I had to skip this one because that looked way too boring on there. This has got to get covered up more. But I liked how this showed the
With the
letters.
text at the top,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Ow, ow, my knee's killing me. Okay, ladies, I gotta clean up all this mess. You can see all of the beige papers over here. It's a mess. It's a mess. Oh, anybody want to guess how much Zippo weighs? We weighed him yesterday.
Let's see. His last weight was 33.8 or something.
It was what? Yeah,
30,
33
33.8.
something. Yeah.
Um, I would say he's about 44 pounds.
Ding, 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 ding. That's exactly what he weighs.
Are you kidding me?
No, that's what he weighed yesterday. 44 stinking pounds. Man.
Freaking Sophie weighed 68 the other day. She's solid, man.
Yeah. But it's so funny because I was just remembering, the day that Richard brought. I was in the studio when Richard found him, or when Jose found him, and Richard brought him in here, and he was just holding him in one hand. Well, remember, guys, he was what, 5 or 6 pounds when we took him into the vet the first time. Um, and to go from that, he used to sit up here, and he would sit right here in a little ball while I was doing my artwork.
Yep.
Right over there, he'd be laying down. I put a little hand towel there, and he would lay on it, and I'd do my stuff. And he never tried to grab anything. That's when he used to be a good boy. The good old days when he used to be good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And now, oh my gosh, Richard and I were on the side of the studio here this afternoon, and Richard was putting up a motion detector light out there. Again, I haven't seen it go on yet. I don't know what's going on. But and we had on because on that side of the house there, we Richard puts, like he has like leftover lumber, just different things that he puts there because you can't see any of that from the street, or the neighbors can't see it either. So while we're doing that, he grabs like a 2x4. It must have been like 6 feet long, and he's running all over the yard, dragging the 2x4 all over the place. And then he grabbed it and he was like trying to whip it across up and down. Oh my gosh, it's gonna land on his head. He's gonna knock himself out. He's just too crazy. Yeah, the preteens. Oh my gosh. And then in between all that, he's teething. So he's got days where he just wants to like chew on his toys and on you and anything you can get a hold of. And then the next day, I guess it's broken through, or he doesn't have the toothache, and he's just so calm, and you can pet him, and he acts like a halfway sane dog. And you go take advantage of it now because he's gonna go crazy with his teeth tomorrow. All right,
Well,
guys. Thanks
keep him down.
again, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. And see what we end up doing. I have no idea what we're doing tomorrow, but we'll do something fun, I guess. I don't know. All
All
right. Good
righty.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Whoops.